Now I will show you how to connect IP system to each other. I will demonstrate and share various life hacks along the way. To start, we take a cable. Here on the packets is the cable marking. For those who need it, SMTP20 PoE. To take a spool of cable, the connector is called RG45. On one side, we connect to the camera connector to the RG45 connector. You won't need these connectors. One connector here is for connecting cameras, not via PoE, but just with a power supply. Our system is modern, everything runs on PoE. This is the connector for connecting a microphone and audio output. So specifically for this system, you can connect microphones. On the other side, we take the video recorder. And we connect the connector accordingly, RG45 to the RG45 connector. Regarding this connection, the connection at the camera, this connector needs to be sealed, well sealed. If you don't do this in 1.52 years, you will start having problems with the oxidation of this connector, and possibly the night illumination will disappear. There may be flickering, or the camera may just stop working. I naturally won't say anything about what will happen if water from the rain simply gets in here. Both the camera and the video recorder will burn out. How to do this? There are special bases for mounting cameras for surveillance systems. I have two plastic bases here, respectively. They are called ASN B116 and ASN B320, which are more serious and are already made of metal. How does this look in practice? We will take the camera, thread it here. That is, the camera itself is mounted on this base. And here, accordingly, it is sealed to the maximum. That is, not like a junction box. So there won't be a problem that even with a junction box, something starts to oxidize after a year and a half or 2 years, leading to issues with your cameras, and you go looking for the problem. Here, they are specialized specifically for the video surveillance system. We see that the camera is already connected. This means that we have a TV connected to the recorder via HDMI, a regular HDMI cable. Here, the power supply is connected. It comes with the video recorder itself. A mouse is connected here. We can expand it to full screen. Here is the password. I haven't changed the recorder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, standard factory settings. Yes, I didn't mention what system we have. I'll say it now. So here we are asked to change the password. We will not change it. So here we have accordingly no camera. Here we have a 5 megapixel camera with a Sony sensor. So I didn't mention what system it is. So here is the camera, the marking. For those interested here, look, ISON IP50SR. This is the ISON Alpha video surveillance system. Here are the boxes. You can take a look. Here is also the labeling ISON IP50SR. For those interested, take a still frame. And regarding the recorder, here is the model ISON NVR04 PoE. That is a recorder with built-in PoE. Why this system specifically? Today, we are reviewing it for 2 reasons. First, it is adapted for self-installation, meaning there is no need to assign IP addresses. We saw that the camera connected immediately, so there's no need to do what frustrates everyone, searching for how to assign IP addresses, dealing with routers and so on. It comes with a ready-made cable with connectors, meaning the other cameras I will connect now are connected in the same way. On one side, it is plugged into the camera, and on the other side, into the recorder. They have connectors, so there's no need to crimp anything. The recorder also comes with a built-in hard drive, so there's no need to run around looking for one. Specialized drives for RAID arrays, that is server drives, are not available in every store. It is already built in and formatted, so there's no need to format it. We have now plugged everything into the outlet, and recording has already started automatically. And the second reason is that it is a good quality system. It uses Sony sensors, so there are no issues like with cheap cameras, where something starts to burn out, where there is flickering, or where there are unclear pixels. Problems don't start after 6 months or a year. It offers good quality and modern LED lighting. So again, there are no issues like with standard lighting, where after 7 to 8 months it starts to burn out, dim, or other problems occur. Here, we can remove the protective films. They are not needed. Now, how to connect the system to the internet. It's also quite simple. We need a router, the one that provides internet at your location. In any of these free white or yellow ports, the main thing is not to use the LAN port. We connect here, and on the other side, we connect the network port of the recorder. That's all we need to do. I will show you how to set up the application a little later. If you don't have internet, or if the internet at your location is provided via a USB SIM card through a 3G, 4G modem, then you need a special router. that supports working with modems. A USB modem is inserted into it, and make sure that your system supports working with 3G, 4G internet, because if it doesn't, there may be issues like internet dropouts and having to download applications multiple times. But again, I will repeat, this system is adapted to work with 3G, 4G, just like with regular wired connections. Let's take a look at the recorder's control menu. To access the menu, right-click, and the default password is 12345. Everything here is localized in Russian, and there are a huge number of different settings. More or less, this is the main thing you will be using. Up here we have a gear icon. This is the main section. Check the date and time right away to ensure they are set correctly. Our system has an automatic override function, meaning it will automatically override the hard drive, and you don't need to do anything separately for that. Here is the device name. On the left are various network settings, including options for connecting the system to the internet, for example. Here you set up users to see who accessed the system, when, and whether they deleted anything or not. What else might you need? Accordingly, here are the recording settings. This model of our system supports motion recording. For example, you can disable continuous recording and set it to record based on motion. First, you select the channel. Here, for example, we check the box for motion detection and configure it so that all our cameras are set up.